To our video on absolute value. What is absolute value? Well, it's just a distance. How far a number is from, how far is that number from 0? So here, and you see these brackets right here, these vertical brackets. That is denoting, that's telling us that we're finding the absolute value of -11 and then adding it to the absolute value of -3. So let's look at that. We need a number line, I think, to think about this. Here is 0. Well, let's put 0 over here. And then -3 is 1, 2, 3. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So on the number line, 0 is over here. We can say +1 is, and all the positives are this way. We have negative numbers. So you have -1, -2, -3. There's -3. And then -4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So -11's over here. So when they say take the absolute value of -11, they're saying, well, if I walked from 0 all the way to 11, how far is it? And notice the answer, well, it's 11 spaces away, not -11 spaces away. Negative is more of a direction here than it is a measurement of distance. So the absolute value of -11 is just going to be 11, because this is 11 spaces away from our 0. Right? It's 11 away. For the same reason, how far is -3 from 0? And that's 3. So this is really just 11 plus 3, which is 14. And here they have it right here, A. 11 plus 3. And the next problem, they say what value is equivalent to the absolute value of -1/4. If we go back to our diagram up here, here's -1, here's -1/2, here's -1/4. Well, that's just 1/4 away from 0. So the absolute value of -1/4 equals 1/4. And of course, just as a quick review, if I had a number like +1/4, the absolute value of that is still 1/4. Right? Any absolute value, the absolute of anything, equals positive value of that number. So if you have the absolute value of 2.5, that's just 2.5. The absolute value of -2.5, that's still just 2.5. This is all about distance. And that makes actually life a lot easier for us when we're solving, because we can always deal with positives. And there are many cool features about absolute value, and it's really fun to graph different absolute values. It's called the absolute value function. So if you graph the absolute value of x, for example, any number you plug in here, what would it look like? Well, I'll leave it to you to think about it. I'll just say, well, it looks like a V, which is really cool. Oops, a V coming down here to 0. Okay, anyway, that's just a side note, and I hope you're excited about exploring that one day, as I'm sure you will. Okay, take care.